Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Arif, your financial freedom journey partner. In today's video, I'm gonna share my current update of my stock portfolio, and also I will share some tips that help me to actually save and invest almost like 32k in just in 6 months. So without further delay, let's get started. Only logged into my Wealthsimple account, so I just only use one platform for my stocks. So under this Wealthsimple, I do have multiple sections of my portfolio. The first one is the personal account, the second one is TFSA, and the third one is crypto. So I also invest a little bit money of crypto. We can say almost like 10% of my total investments goes to crypto. So if we look into it, my personal account is up by 14.18% so far, which is an amazing thing. My TFSA is up by 2.69% and crypto is up by 2.90%. One thing to mention in here, just 3 weeks ago, my portfolio was down almost by 10% in every account. Within 2 to 3 weeks, all the things changed, and specifically last week was great for stocks. All the gains that you can see right now happened during that particular week. My holdings, if we talk about my holdings, most of my money is invested under TFSA. So let's review my TFSA account first. Under TFSA, I do have two sections. One is CAD and one for USD. Under CAD, I have invested for Canadian based stocks and the USD for US based stocks. So under CAD, I have invested almost $13,000, and it's $773 up, which is 6% compared to last month. My first stock is EIT. So EIT stands for Cano EIT Income Fund, and I have purchased almost 205 shares of EIT. The total value is $2,806. So I have made a very decent amount of money in here. That is $144, which is like 5.44% gain, capital gain. That is great. Beside the capital gain, one great thing about EIT is it gives us 8.77% yield, and the yield are given every monthly basis. So it's pretty much like a regular basis income. So my strategy is like, as I'm holding 205 shares of EIT, that means almost I'm gonna get $20 per month from EIT, and I'm gonna purchase at least one share again every month. So this number will increase, and eventually in few years, then I will have a lot of shares of EIT, and those shares will provide a lot of yield or monthly based dividend. Alright, then the second stock that I am holding, that is Manulife Financial Corporation, and this is pretty famous in Canada, and I have purchased 34 share of Manulife, and total value is $889, and I have also made a decent amount of money, that is $121 so far, which means like 15.86% up when I purchased it. So that's good. That's really good capital gain, and also the yield is good. That is 5%. So any yield that is near around above 4%, that's good for your portfolio. As I'm holding these stocks under my TFSA, so I don't have to pay any income taxes for these dividends. In this way, my money will grow faster compared to my personal account. The next stock that I'm holding, that is Shopify. Shopify is great, and this is a Canadian based company, e-commerce company. So when I purchased those shares, that average price was $49 when I purchased it, and now the price is $66, and I have gained almost $168. That means I have earned almost like 33.93% of my initial investment. That is a good number, almost like 1/3. 52 weeks high was $125, and 52 weeks low is $33. So imagine if this share goes up to all the way to $125, that means I'm gonna make a lot of money from this share. So I have hold 10 shares under this TFSA and 10 more shares under my personal account. So in total, I am holding almost 20 shares. and it has given me a very good return so far, so I'm really happy about this share. And as this company is more of a growth based company, so this company doesn't provide any sort of yield, which is okay because I purchased this for my capital gain. The next share that I'm holding under my TFSA Canada based stocks is TELUS. TELUS is a telecommunication service in Canada and it's quite popular, so that's why I'm holding it. So I haven't purchased a lot of share of TELUS under my TFSA, but I do have shares under my personal account. And TELUS, yes, here you can see under TFSA I hold 17 shares of TFSA, and the good thing is that the yield percent is 4.77%. That is very attractive, and the PE ratio is below 20. So any PE ratio which is below 20 is always an attractive purchase. So for that reason, I am holding this stock for a long time, maybe 10 or 20 years, and definitely I'm gonna make a lot of money because it will appreciate a lot during this time frame. The second last share that I am holding, that is VDY. This is Vanguard FTSE Canadian High Dividend Yield. So it is a combination of all the high dividend stocks that Canada provides, and this is a more of like ETF. I am holding almost 77 share of VDY, and the total value is $3,384. I have already gained almost $114. That means 3.5% from my initial investment. That is a great number, and the yield is 4.15%. So now from this stock I get benefit in two ways: one with the capital gains and another one is with the yield. And what good thing about this yield is this is also paid by monthly basis, so it can help you to actually generate some sort of passive earning every month. So in this case, that's why I have purchased a large amount of shares in here, because I just want to generate the passive earning for me. And as it's earned from my TFS account and I don't have to pay taxes, it will help me to actually grow my initial investment faster compared to the personal account. The last one under my Canadian based stock that I'm holding right now, that is VFV. So VFV stands for Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. So it is pretty much tracking US top 500 companies. And good thing about this is that even I'm investing in US based stock, but I am just paying it under my Canada account, so I don't have to convert my money to USD, and then in this way I'm saving money. So it's a very good thing to do. So the current price is $96 per share, and I have purchased almost 56 shares of VFV. The total value is almost 5,300 or something, and I have already gained almost $250, which is a good return from the money. And there is also yield. The yield is 1.25%. It's not that much, but mostly this if I see 5 years of return, it's up by 53%. So each year its return is almost like 10%. For that reason it's very attractive. So if I can hold it for next 20 or 30 years, that means I can easily multiply my initial investment. So it's a very good idea to actually invest in this sort of S&P 500 ETF. We have already covered our Canadian based stocks so far under our TFSA. Now let's look into our US based stocks. Here you can see this month I have gained almost 1,311 USD, which is 20% higher compared to previous month. That's an insane number, like 20% return in just only 1 month. I am holding mostly tech based stock because I am from IT background, so I know technology and I feel comfortable to actually invest in tech stocks. And even if you see the return ratio, tech stocks are always higher compared to others. And as I do have much more better understanding about tech, so it makes sense for me to actually invest in tech. So if you're familiar in any specific industry, I definitely suggest you to invest in that specific industry, because you know the ins and out, and in this way you will be very much in luck to actually purchase some very good stock that can appreciate in future in value, and you're gonna make a good amount of money by following this strategy. My first holding is Apple, and the current value is $145, and I am holding 9 shares on my personal account and 6 shares under my TFSA. So in total I do have 15 Apple share, and if I see the total value, it's almost like $2,200 of stocks, and it's performing really well for me. So far I have gained $160 for my Apple stocks. That is good. And one good thing about Apple stock is the market cap is huge, it's 2.31 trillion, and the PE ratio is also attractive. So, and the yield, the yield is not that much, is 0.62, but the growth, if I just see 5 years of growth of Apple stock, it's 243%. It's insane. So if you invested to Apple 5 years ago, then your return, suppose if you invested $1, $10, it will then grow by 243%. So it's insane. So that's where I have invested almost like $2,000 in Apple stocks. The second stock that I'm holding, that is Amazon. Amazon is one of my the biggest single stock holding so far. So if you see, I am holding almost 26 shares of Amazon stocks. In value it's like 2,600 something, and Amazon stocks are a little bit down because they were not able to reach their estimation in their last quarter, but I'm really optimistic in long run it will definitely be a valuable investment. Even if we see in here 5 years, it have grown by 45%, and I'm pretty sure it will grow a lot, because Amazon is not only just a e-commerce website. They're one of the biggest source of earning is cloud computing, which is called Amazon Web Service, and it's growing like super crazy. Cloud computing is the next big thing, and for that reason it's always a good idea to invest in Amazon for a big return in near future. The market cap is almost $1 trillion, and there is no dividend because it's more of a growth based company. It's really fine, because growth stocks help to actually grow your portfolio faster comparing to dividend based stocks. So that's why I am investing heavily in Amazon stocks. The next stock that I have, that is Ford. Ford is for the Ford Motor Cars, and the one reason to actually invest in Ford is that Ford is working on EV, and electric vehicle is the next important biggest evolution in future. So that reason I think if they are successful with their EV, then definitely the share of Ford will increase. Currently I am holding 36 shares of Ford, and it's slightly down, but it's totally fine because the market cap is $53 billion, and they also provide a very nice dividend, 3.77%, and definitely it will grow in the future. So that's why I'm holding for a long term. The next stock that I am holding is Google. Google is a giant tech company, so I really like Google, the way they operate their business, and for that reason I'm holding 25 shares of Google in total. It's almost like $2,500 I have invested in Google, and I'm optimistic in near future I'll definitely earn a good amount of money from Google. If we see even the 5-year performance, it has grown by 67%, which is insane. So that's the reason I am very much interested to purchase more and more of Google share. And the market cap is good. The P ratio is 20. That is very attractive, and as it's more of a like growth based company, for that reason they don't provide any sort of yield or dividend. That is okay. After that, I have purchased some share of Meta. Meta is the parent company of Facebook, and it's also doing a lot of R&D kind of work for metaverse, for AI, virtual reality. And if they become successful with this project, this Meta platform will be huge. So for that reason, I have purchased 5 shares, and I'm planning to purchase some more, and for sure in the future it will appreciate a lot. And that's why I am very optimistic with Meta stocks. And the market cap is $403 billion, and it's also kind of like a growth based stock. That's why this company doesn't provide sort of dividend. If you see, 52 weeks high was $328. Just imagine it just doubles, double up by 2 or 3 months or in a year, then pretty much you can double your money from this Meta stock. Next one is Microsoft. Well, I haven't heavily invested in Microsoft, but I would like to purchase more and more of Microsoft, and I have just purchased 1 share, and just only from 1 share I have gained $14. That is good. So maybe I'll purchase some more when the price is more sensible from my point of view. So I'm just waiting to purchase it at an attractive price. The next one is NIO. NIO is also one EV centric company, so they are also trying to come up with the EV electric vehicle, and they are a competitor of Tesla. For that reason, I purchased some of the NIO shares, like 8, and I will purchase more and more in future. Well, the single last, this one is interesting. So Nvidia is a chip company, so they produce chips that are used for our processors, compute powers. So I purchased 5 share of Nvidia when the average price was 136, and now we see it's 203. So that means I have gained almost $337 just only from 5 shares, which is like almost 50% again. This is insane. I wish I purchased some more Nvidia shares. Maybe I'll purchase it when the price is a little low, and because it's very clear that this share will go up and up in future. Well, the market cap is 500 billion, and it gives a little bit of dividend too, as more of like it's a growth based company. But I'm really optimistic in future these shares will be a lot in value. And the last share that I'm holding under my TFSA US based account is Snapchat. Well, we are all familiar with the Snapchat platform, but recently they are struggling a little bit with their financial situation. So here you can see it. 52 weeks high was 41, and 52 week low was $7. You see the gap is huge. Well, for that reason I purchased my share at $13.89 average, and I'm holding almost like 50 shares of Snapchat. And imagine if it goes up like this, then my money will easily triple in few years. So for that reason I'm holding it, because now the price is very attractive, and I would also suggest you guys to purchase some Snapchat stocks. Congratulations guys to reach to this far of this video, and we have covered all the stocks that I hold under my TFS account, both US stocks and also Canadian based stocks. And maybe in my next video I will share my personal portfolio, where I am holding some US and Canadian based stocks, and also in my next video I will try to show my crypto portfolios. Well, I have started investing almost maybe 6 to 7 months so far, but one thing I can tell you, once you start investing, then your whole lifestyle gonna change, that's for sure. Because previously when I got my salary, my first initial idea was to actually pay all of my bills, and after paying my bills, the extra money I used to purchase some stuff, maybe some new branded clothes or some other stuffs. But after I started investing, my first priority is actually how much I can invest this month. So this is a very good thing to do, because if you just you're purchasing maybe an iPhone for an instance, what if you purchase a few shares of iPhone? So that means you are not a consumer, you are more of an investor. You are investing your money, and now you hold some shares of that particular company because you believe in that company. So in this way, if you can figure out which companies you want to spend money, you can just purchase those shares, and definitely it will grow in future, and it will help you to be financially free. I am not claiming that I'm an expert in investing and other stuff, but I can tell you, I will share my personal journey with you, and it will help us to actually grow together. If you guys have any suggestions related to financial, just let me know. I'm more willing to know about it, and we can discuss about it, and we can make some a good decision in life, and we can break the chain, and we'll be financially free. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or concerns related to these stocks, just let me know in this comment section, and I'll reply you. That's 100%. So I wish you guys a happy day, and goodbye for now.